What's up, Scorpio? It's your end of December love general reading. This is for the lovely sign of Scorpio, Scorpio sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with every Scorpio out there. So guys, this is a general, as always in a general. Roles can be reversed, energies can be reversed, and cross watchers, this very well may play out from your perspective. So just apply it where it fits, and if it's not for you, it's definitely not for you, and don't try to make it fit. So tell me about Scorpio in regards to love for the end of December going into January. Please bring forth the current love energy surrounding Scorpio for the end of December going into January. Tell me what we need to hear. So we have Eight of Swords reverse, Temperance, the World reverse, Devil reverse, and Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I'm pretty spot on when it comes to what I was feeling with the masculines, because we have the Six of Cups, and the Cups is a very emotional. It is all about memories and reminiscing and missing another person. It also means that someone from your past, a past lover, is going to be coming back to you. Somebody from that, you're thinking a lot about. So your masculine is definitely thinking a lot about you, thinking about coming back towards you, missing you, reminiscing, that kind of deal. And we have the Empress, which is the feminine, okay? This is one of the feminine cards. It's about nurturing. It's about nurturing, comfort, fertility. So a very feminine card to draw, and the masculine is definitely feeling your energy, definitely misses your energy, is very connected to your energy right now. And then we have a Queen of Cups. So a lot of emotional energy, water energy here. The Queen of Cups is someone who's warm and kind and comforting, and supportive, and also someone who is thinking of others before themselves. So the masculine thinks very highly of you and sees you as this beautiful, feminine, nurturing energy in person, regardless of your sex, male or female. They still see you as the feminine, okay? So they definitely have a lot of love for you. They're missing you a lot. They're definitely thinking about coming back to you. We have some things going on, though. A lot of sadness and depression, just like I said, but we have the Two of Swords, okay? So a fork in the road. The masculine needs to make a decision. They're stuck between two choices, and obviously this is a you versus them, so they're still stuck between the choice of you and the choice of their karmic or soulmate, and we'll find out more what that is exactly, but they're still having a hard time making a decision, and it's making them really sad right now. It's making them really upset when it comes to you. But with the Page of Wands, this is a lovely romantic figure who kind of charges in, sweeps you off your feet, offers you their heart. This is about sexual desire as well. There's a lot of those connotations that follow this card, but definitely the masculine wants to follow their heart to you. And then we have the Page of Swords, which talks about being restless, talks about being bored where they are, and they are seeking new venture, seeking a new path. And I feel like that is definitely what they're trying to do right now with that decision they have to make. Now, a lot of them, with this Five of Pentacles, they're left out in the cold, or they're financially burdened, and that's part of what's blocking your connection. Okay, so right now, the reason you guys are still in separation is because they're not balanced. They don't feel secure. They don't feel like they have a lot of a good foundation, and they don't feel like it's safe to come to you yet. And then also on top of that, with the Tower. So the Tower is breakup, separation, divorce. This is, a destruction of all of the things that a person has built or made. And so the masculine is going to get hit hard. This could definitely be something presently happening or in the near future for your masculine. And the Tower moment is all about that moment when you realize everything you believed was a lie. there were illusions and you were blinded by this other person. So I see a breakup, I see a divorce, I see definitely a separation with this other person. And it also could be talking about a separation with you. It was a complete destruction, okay? It was complete pain and grief and a loss for them. It really hit them and struck them hard and shook the foundation, probably even broke it down. And then we have the Five of Cups, which again, another Cups card here, water energy, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But if not, then it's just all about grief and loss and depression and there's a word like missing out on what you could have had, a loss of what you had in front of you, but it was taken from you. So that separation, you know, regardless who ran from the connection, which we know usually it's the masculines, but could also be the feminines as well. But it struck them really hard. It struck them down and they are regretting it. There's a lot of resentment, regret, a lot of pain and depression and sadness. And there's a choice that your masculine has to make when it comes to you, but they're definitely thinking about you. We had that card where they're reminiscing memories, thinking about the past, and also the meaning of past lovers coming back into your life. So they definitely are thinking about that. But this Tower moments here, this Page of Wands lets me know that they feel great passion and desire and romance towards you, especially right now. And they want to express that love. So let's get let's get the karmic or soulmate energy. What is going on with, and sometimes you will often pop up in that reading for them because your energy is so heavily involved in that relationship. So we'll see if you pop up there too. So for the masculine and Soulmate karmic, what is that energy? What's going through there? Means outcome for that. Now, okay. And look here with the Three of Swords. So I was definitely right. For some of you, if it wasn't that was a separation between two of you with the Tower, it's that there is a breakup and separation, heartbreak with the karmic, with the soulmate. And that can be really hard, even if it is a karmic energy. Wow. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about walking through new doors, new venture, exploring new territory. So the masculine is definitely looking to take action, motion forward. But there's a lot of healing to be done, because when it comes to the Four of Swords, this is all about going within. This is about rest, rejuvenation, and then we get the Star for healing, okay? And they're also dreaming about something else. They're dreaming about another life. This Ace of Pentacles is about new romantic ventures, new romantic doors opening up. When it comes to love specifically, the Ace of Pentacles tells you that they're looking to explore new territory with another person. And that's going to take some healing, though. The Star, this water that they're reaching into, is all about healing water. And then the Star here is telling you that they're reaching for a dream, for it's a wish fulfillment here, a wish upon a star kind of deal. So I can still feel your energy in here. And then the Page of Cups, it's messages, communication. So I feel like the masculine will be ready to communicate with you. Even when they're with this other person, they're thinking about you. But right now there is a lot of stress, and we had, like I said, there was the Three of Swords here. So heartbreak, grief with the karmic or soulmate. They have a lot to heal from. They're still healing. They're still learning lessons. But they want to communicate. And the Knight of Swords is about charging in. It's about action. Also about being impulsive. So your masculine could be an impulsive person. When it comes to love, this is about impulsive love. So about desires of the flesh versus desires of the spirit. And the masculine might kind of be having this fleeting relationship with this person, but it leads to heartbreak. And then the Page of Pentacles, this is kind of like the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So it's kind of an addition to that, where the masculine is seeking about exploring new territory. It's all about new venture. They're holding this pentacle and looking out into the mountains, and they're ready to take a new challenge. They're ready to fulfill a new path. So they're ready to leave in this other relationship. They're not satisfied. It was just to fulfill a fleeting kind of romance or of the weight that they had. And they are ready to do that. So let's go into our energy oracle. What is the energy for the masculine and the feminine? Let's change up with feminine. So we have the sun. So new beginnings, a new start. Masculine is thinking about a new start with you, thinking about taking the relationship to the next level. So new romantic beginnings, healer of ages. So you are definitely helping them to heal. I mean, they're in a healing process right now. When it comes to your connection, things are being worked on to heal that journey. So yeah, you guys are definitely in this journey together. They are on a journey, a spiritual path right now. They are trying to get a lot of things figured out, trying to make that choice and decision. There's a long journey ahead, is what this really tells me. There are many ways, many choices that they can make. As you can see, all this different signs right here telling them which way that they should go. They made that decision ultimately, and they're, you guys are just on this huge path together. And we have caring connection. So they do care a lot about you. They do want to feel your comfort, feel your warmth. They want to also give you comfort and warmth as well. Yeah, but they definitely are thinking a lot about you. They care a lot for you. In the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. So their heart chakra is being worked on. So you're healing their heart right now. They're feeling that energy with you. They're working on speaking. We have communication. So they're working on speaking from their heart as well. So that chakra is being worked on in your gut disconnection. And then rest and rejuvenation. So just like we saw in the tarot, they are working on the rest. They're working on rejuvenation and healing. They're working on this so they can move forward in the journey. It's been on the path. So let's go over to our Archangel Tarot. Oh, actually, sorry. Almost forgot. I'm going to take this. And what's going on with the karmic or soulmate? So now we're getting the karmic soulmate energy. Just going to pause on what it comes to karmic energy. Yeah, so again, path. We're getting so many path cards here. So they're on the path to self-discovery. They're on the path, they're soul-searching right now, even in this other relationship. Magician and the mirror. So there's a lot of mirroring going on with this other person. They're facing the mirror. They're still healing. But out of this is manifestation and creation. That's what the magician is there for. They're definitely on the path to figuring out, divine truth. They're figuring out the spirit path. They're figuring out their own path. And then we have the thinking woman. This can be that soulmate energy. This can be their karmic energy. Someone who is very intelligent, somebody who knows how to maybe manipulate them, or is really thinking about how they can, keep them, how they can block the connection, whatever it is that they're going to do. But they're definitely, the masculine is aware of this path that they're on, and they're working on healing. They're working on growing spiritually. But we have this intelligent, thinking woman figure here who is attempting to intervene. So there is an intervening feminine presence here for your masculine. All right, so now let's go over to this here for divine masculine, divine feminine energy. What's going on in connection? Well, yeah, and I already saw this book too. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So we have the 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So the masculine is determined to move forward, okay? Be prepared for any possibility. So the universe is bringing you guys together. There's a lot going on right now that is going to help them move forward. So they're determined. They're working really hard. This person depicted here has a shovel. There's a knight angel behind them. And they're very pleased and happy. And they're working really hard to achieve what they want to do. And so anything is possible right now. Always be prepared for the, for anything to happen with you guys. So we have 2 of Raphael. This reminds me of the 2 of Cups, which is divine union. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. So the masculine is determined to come in and to be with you again. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on that work. They're working hard to come forward to their ultimate destiny, to who they feel like they belong with. And they are very dedicated. We have dedicated and determined. So 2 words that to me are action words that the masculine really wants to move forward. The masculine really wants to come back together with you. Kindred spirits. Okay, so you guys are one spirit. You guys are friends and lovers and just, a spiritual couple. And the masculine is definitely seeking to come back when they're ready. So what's going on with the other energy? What's going on between the masculine, phase, soulmate, and the 4th wind? Okay, so here we have the 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So this tells me that there's going to be a loss. There's going to be a breakup. This tells me that the masculine has a lot of regret. So when it comes to you, and also they might regret, the breakup with the soulmate or karmic, but there's a silver lining. They're going to look at the bigger picture here. And then we have Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your beat, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So they might be in a committed relationship. Your masculine can be married, could be with the soulmate. It is dramatic, it is romantic. It is something that, like I said, like a very, God, I used a word, almost like dramatic entrance with this person. They, ran all in, played all their cards, and it's a romance that is very passionate at the beginning, that burns hot, but then burns out quickly too. The fire can't stay lit when something is purely just physical. So there is that. And I feel like it's something that, obviously isn't lasting. So 5 Ariel, you needn't go through current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So there is a lot of challenges for your masculine right now with this other person, somebody who they thought was the one, or somebody who they thought they needed to be with, a hot romance that burned out real quick. But there is guidance here, there is help here, there's protection here for your masculine, and they're going to take that help. Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So the masculine is going to take action with confidence and courage, and a passion for a certain outcome. So they're not going to stop at this until they get to where they want to be, whether that's obviously the breakup and the separation, and then moving forward. All of this is telling me they want to move forward. They're seeking new ventures. That hot romance burned out real quick. And they're ready to move forward. They're ready to move on to where they belong, where they need to be. So what is the masculine residence energy? Is forward from then. Let's give it a 10 minutes else. Okay, so they're working on forgiveness, okay? They want to apologize. They want to offer you a chance to, to have just water under the bridge, to not forget all, but to forgive all, and to move forward, to take, the relationship to the next level. So self-worth, this is a big thing that they had to work on in the separation between the two of you, or in this time that you guys are together. Their self-worth is being worked on. And then we have dream come true. So if you remember, we had wish fulfillment. We have that star card, dreams coming true. So dream come true. You are their dream come true, and they want to make that happen, and they want to take action to do this. But they have to move on from that other relationship first. They have to heal that relationship. So you've definitely dreams come true, miracles happening here, the stars aligning to bring you guys back together. They're seeking this forgiveness with you. So it's a big thing here for you guys. So let's get your karmic, what is the masculine's karmic and soulmate energy, or soulmate energy. So let's get karmic. With the next one. Boy. Energy masculine. We do have manipulation here at the bottom. So some manipulation, like I said, the very thinking, intellectual person. So we have money versus love. So this is part of the challenge. This is part of the block in your guys' connection. So the masculine and the karmic energy, your soulmate, there is a choice between money and love. So love being you, money being with the codependency of that relationship. So the masculine has to make a decision. Do they give up what they think is their foundation, or what they think is holding it together? Or do they just put it all out there, and give in to their heart, follow their heart? And I really feel like they want to follow their heart. So we have boundaries. This can pertain to the boundaries between the two of you. There are boundaries because of this karmic or soulmate relationship that the masculine is in. There are some boundaries because the masculine needs to stabilize and balance their finances. Mirroring, okay, so reflecting one another. They could be reflecting you, you could be reflecting them. They definitely can be triggered as well. I feel like they're triggered a lot by this other person. They hold maybe money over them. They're holding over finances over them. There are these boundaries that the masculine can't cross, or, this can be taken away from them what they think is they're supposed to have for foundational purposes. But this is definitely that relationship. So, I don't see much real true love going on here. And I don't see, how it could last that long. So I'm the one to get into. This is a karmic soulmate deck and twin flame deck. So this is the twin flame side. That's going to be your purple and red flame and black and red flame. And then this here, karmic is black and purple is soulmate. So what's going on? We'll start with the karmic side. So we have unplanned events, meeting at an unexpected place, or when both of you are not expecting to meet is normally how soulmates meet, prepare for the unexpected. So I feel like your masculine met them unexpectedly. They really didn't see it happening, didn't see it coming, but your masculine got with a soulmate for some of you. But I see both soulmate and one karmic card here. But we have right timing. Both of your souls evolved and awakened to the connection. Your hard work is now being rewarded. So for some of them, it was the time for them to be with their soulmate. It's the time for them to learn those lessons and that commitment in that relationship. It was teaching them love. Some things about love, not all things. And it just it hit them. It came out of nowhere, So if they cheated on you, if that's why you guys broke up, or if this was going on at the same time, it's because they felt like it was someone who they were drawn to, and it just came out of nowhere. Magical. They induce magic in your life, brightening your days for unknown reasons. The presence alone makes you feel safe around them. So another reason why the masculine is still in that relationship is because they make your masculine feel safe or comfortable, especially financially, as we saw that. Everything feels kind of magical when they're with them. Things get better. Could be that your masculine doesn't really like to be challenged, and so they like this easygoing soulmate relationship. And then celebration. You will soon hear some good news, something that will be cause to rejoice or celebrate. So this other person whom they see as a soulmate, or who could be their soulmate, they like to surprise them, give them gifts, something that it could be, or that it's their anniversary, and it's something that makes them feel good at the time. But again, I feel like that love burn on really quickly because it's so heavy in the beginning. And it could honestly be over romanticized, because out of all of these purple soulmate flames that have a black karmic one, sometimes our idea of love is far from reality. And as a result, we end up over-romanticizing relationships. Take the time to reevaluate your views. With this black karmic flame, the masculine could feel like with this other person, it's this holistic, magical, celebratory relationship, but they're over-romanticizing it, and they're not seeing it from the point of view of growth or of spirituality, or something that they're missing. So they know definitely that you are a part of their path. They still love you, but they feel like this is easier. They feel like it's more comfortable. They're more stable financially, but it's also over romanticized, and they're not seeing it from the point of view where they need to be at. So that's why there's going to be so much change when it comes to that relationship. I feel like the masculine's really going to start realizing that it's not what they think it is. So for the masculine and divine feminine, that's going on. Masculine blending. Okay, so we have watching you. They miss you, but they feel safer watching you from a distance or trying to overcome their fears by checking your social media. They feel safer from a distance, so they're watching you from afar on social media. They're checking up on you. They're not quite making those steps yet because they're afraid to leave this other relationship. But they are checking in on you. They are watching you. They are keeping an eye on you from far. We have divine timing behind every twin flame journey. There's a plan and divine time for accomplishing it. Don't focus on when, but how you can learn from it. So divine timing is going to reveal all in the end. You know, it is going to bring you guys back together eventually, but there are lessons being learned right now. They're still running and chasing. You and your twin may switch back and forth between the two roles, often out of fear of experiencing true intimacy. Like I said, true intimacy, over romanticizing. They feel like that love is easier. They don't want to work on anything. So they're over romanticizing with that soulmate karmic relationship. And they're running and chasing, going back and forth because they're afraid of true love. Of putting it all in. Waiting game. How long will you continue to wait? If you find you're not receiving what you want from your twin, it's time to practice self-love and walk away. So it is a waiting game for the two of you. It is this runner-chaser here. It is them figuring out their fears and figuring out that it's okay to love completely and wholly. But it's a wait. That's why this divine timing card is here. So they're ego-driven. Your twin flame can be stuck in ego, keeping them unaware of who they really are. As soul, this mask could be due to fears. So they're still working on their ego. Differences. Your twin may be different to you, different cultures, beliefs, age, or status. This could keep you apart until the differences get resolved. So differences are being resolved. Ego is being broken down here. There's a lot going on that your masculine is learning that they still have to learn, that's keeping you guys apart. They have to learn to truly love. They have to learn to break down those walls. They have to learn to love themselves completely, and not, be tied down in a codependent relationship, regardless how much romance and, fire they might feel. It's ego. It's not, it's not true love. So I feel like they have a lot to learn. I feel like they have a lot to experience and to go through, and it's going to take some time, but it's going to be worth the wait, is what I really feel like for you guys.